Hi everyone! In this video, we will talk about 3 special UK coins. Some people say these coins can be worth a lot of money, even thousands of dollars. We will learn about their history, what they look like, and why some are very rare. If you like old coins or want to know which ones are valuable, this video is just right for you. Let's get started. First up we have the 1970 UK British 5 new pence coin. This coin is sometimes said to be worth as much as $6,000. That sounds amazing, right? But is it really worth that much? Let's look at the history, the design, and the real value of this coin. The 5 new pence coin was first introduced in 1968. It replaced the old shilling coin. In fact, the size and weight were exactly the same as the shilling, so both coins could be used side by side for a few years. The 1975p coin is a little different. It was not made for shops or normal use. It was only made for collector sets, which are called proof sets. These were special coin sets made for people who collect coins. So you would never get a 1975p in your change. That makes it more interesting for collectors. The front side of the coin shows Queen Elizabeth II with the second portrait of her used at that time. The back side has a crown thistle, which is the national flower of Scotland. This design was made by Christopher Ironside, who also designed other British decimal coins. Now let's talk about the numbers. In 1970, only around 750,000 of these 5p coins were made. That's much less than coins made for circulation, but still not extremely rare. These coins were all placed into souvenir coin sets never meant for use in shops or markets. Because of that, most 1975p coins you find today are in very good condition. They were kept in cases or packaging so they didn't get scratched or damaged. A 1975p in proof condition usually sells for around £5 to £10 in the UK. That's about $6 to $12. Some may sell for more if they are graded by a coin expert. So why do some people say this coin is worth $6,000? There are a few reasons this could happen. One is that someone might list the coin for a very high price online just to see if someone will buy it. For example, I saw a website listing the coin for $2,500, calling it a very rare 5 new pence large. But again, that was just a price tag, not a confirmed sale. Another possible reason is a minting error. If a 1975p was made with a mistake like a double image, missing detail, or wrong metal, it could be worth much more. But there are no famous or well-known 1975p era coins that have sold for thousands. Also, people sometimes confuse the proof coin with a regular coin. Since the 1975p was not made for circulation, finding one might seem rare, but in truth many were sold in sets, and they still exist today. The only time the value could really go up is if the coin is in perfect condition and is graded by a professional service. Even then it might be worth £100 or a bit more, but not thousands. If you have a 1975p coin, check if it came from a coin set. Look at the condition. If it's shiny and looks brand new, it's probably a proof coin. If it looks strange or has an error, it's worth getting checked by a coin expert. So while it's fun to hope for a $6,000 coin, the regular 1975p is usually worth under £10. Still a nice coin to have in your collection. Next up, we have the 1968 10 new pence coin from the United Kingdom. This coin is often talked about in the coin world. Some people say it can be worth as much as $7,000. That is a lot of money for just one coin. But is this true? Let's take a look at the facts, the design, how many were made, and why people think it's so rare. This 10p coin was part of Britain's decimal coin system, which started in 1971. But the 10p coin was actually released early, in 1968, to help people get used to the new coins before decimal day. It replaced the old 2 shilling coin, and both coins were the same size. The design of the 1968 10p is simple but classic. On the front side of the coin is Queen Elizabeth II. This is the second portrait of the Queen, known as the Arnold Mackin portrait, which was used from 1968 to 1984. On the back side, you'll see a lion passant gardant. That means a lion walking with one paw raised, and looking forward. This is a royal symbol and was designed by Christopher Ironside, the same man who designed many British decimal coins. The coin is made of copper nickel, which is a mix of copper and nickel. It is silver in color, and feels heavy compared to modern 10p coins. That's because in later years, the size of the 10p coin was reduced to make it smaller and lighter. Now let's talk about how many were made. In 1968, the Royal Mint made over 336 million of these coins. That is a huge number. Because of this, the 1968 10p coin is not rare, at least not in normal condition. If your coin is used and has some marks or scratches, it is usually worth just face value, which is 10p in the UK, or about 12 cents in the US. If your coin is in uncirculated or mint condition, meaning it looks brand new and has never been used, it might be worth around £1 to £3, or about $1.50 to $4. So why do some people say the 1968 10p coin is worth $7,000? Some sellers on websites like eBay or collector shops list the coin for very high prices. One listing I saw showed the coin at over £500, which is about $600 to $700. But remember, this is just an asking price. That doesn't mean someone actually paid that much. There are a few reasons someone might believe their coin is special. One reason is errors. If a coin was made with a mistake at the mint, it could be worth more. This could be things like missing letters, a double image, or an off-center strike. But for the 1968 10p coin, there are no well-known errors that have sold for thousands. Another reason could be a proof coin. These are special coins made for collectors. They are made with extra care and shine. A proof 1968 10p in perfect condition might be worth more, but still not close to $7,000. Also, some people might list the coin as rare to get attention, even if it's not. So it's important to be careful. Just because someone lists a coin for a high price does not mean that is what it's worth. So if you have a 1968 10p coin, check its condition. If it looks normal and has no error, it is probably worth less than £3. If it looks unusual, very shiny, or has something strange about it, you can ask a coin expert to look at it. That's everything for the 1968 10 new pence coin. Stay tuned, one more coin to go. Last up, we have the 1979 50 new pence coin from the United Kingdom. Many people say this coin is worth big money. Some even say it can be worth as much as $4,000. But is that true? Let's take a close look at the coin, its history, how it was made, and why someone might say it's worth so much. This 50p coin is part of the British decimal coin system. Decimal coins were introduced in 1971. That's when the UK changed from old money like shillings and pence to the new system with pounds and pence. The 50p coin was one of the largest coins in size, and it has a very special shape. It is a 7-sided coin. This shape is called a heptagon. It's flat, silver in color, and easy to spot. On the front side of the coin, also called the obverse, you will see a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This was the second portrait used on coins during her reign. On the back side, also called the reverse, the coin shows Britannia, a female figure sitting down with a shield and a trident. Sometimes there is also a lion next to her. This design was used for many years and is one of the most well-known British coin images. Now let's talk about the numbers. In 1979, around 58,680,000 of these coins were made. That is a very big number. So, in general, this coin is not rare. Most people who find this coin today just have a regular version. If your coin has been used and has scratches or marks, it will only be worth about £1 to £2. That's around $1.20 to $2.50. If your coin is in mint condition, that means shiny, clean, and never used, it could be worth about £3. That's just under $4. This is the normal value listed in coin collector guides. So where does the $4,000 value come from? Some people online claim their 1979 50p coin is worth thousands. But most of the time, these prices are just asking prices. That means someone put it up for sale for that amount, but no one has actually bought it. I found one listing on eBay where someone asked for £817 for this coin. But it was not sold, and no proof was given that the coin was special. There are a few reasons someone might think their coin is worth more. One is if the coin has a minting error. This could mean the coin was made incorrectly at the factory. For example, it might be missing part of the design, have a double image, or be slightly the wrong shape. These coins are rare, and collectors may pay more for them. Another reason is if the coin is a proof coin. Proof coins are made specially for collectors. They are extra shiny and have clean, sharp details. Proof coins are not meant to be used in shops. If someone finds a 1979 50p proof coin in change, it might be worth more. But these cases are very rare. There is no confirmed sale of a 1979 50p coin for $4,000 that I could find. Most coins sell for just a few pounds. So, if you have a 1979 50p coin, check it carefully. If it looks normal and has no errors, it's probably worth between £1 and £3. If it looks strange or perfect, you can show it to a coin expert to be sure. That's everything about the 1979 50 new Pence coin. Keep watching if you want to learn about more rare coins. So, the 1975p, 1968 10p, and 1979 50p coins are nice coins to collect. Some people say they are worth $4,000, $6,000, or even $7,000. But most of the time, they are not. The normal coins are not rare. If your coin looks normal, it is usually worth £1 to £10. Only coins with mistakes, called errors, or coins made for collectors, called proof coins, can be worth more. If your coin looks strange, shiny, or has something missing, ask a coin expert to check it. It could be special. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell us what coins you have at home. Maybe we will talk about your coin in the next video. Keep your eyes open. Even small coins can sometimes be worth big money.